Here, you're gonna hold down right.
I'm gonna move this because I'm gonna eat all this food otherwise.
We'll make sure the gate gets to you in time for circulation.
Where's the clock?
Oh, properly tap in.
Okay. Cannot properly tag in to change the clock. Over. Turn over.
So we are live on YouTube and not Facebook. Alright, we are live on both YouTube and Facebook. I think. Give me a second.
Is that clock's been running, right?
Hopefully.
Okay, perfect.
Mute that and hide this and get back to it.
Alright, perfect. Alright.
So we're at 2020 right now.
Sorry about the technical difficulties, folks. We are back in with the correct game time here and scores being updated as I speak. We are in Game 2 of this semifinal matchup between the Indianapolis Intensity and the LA Guardians, coming off the Intensity's 20-point win on a snitch catch from Jason Bowling in the first game of the series. Right now, we have Chris Cito beat out of the play by Matt Brown as Andrew Axtell plays point on Epstein. Epstein's pass is swatted by Cecilia Westbrook and picked up by Nick Kaufman. Kaufman's drive is interrupted by Justin Bogart in his own half of the field as Jeremy Hoffman brings the bludger back into play and subs out for the Intensity with Kaufman. Westbrook holding over Moreno brings it up. Vanessa Go coming around on the midfield line for the Guardians now as Tyler Walker starts pressuring and sends her back. Bogart beat out by Moreno as Blake Fitzgerald bides time with the quaffle, waiting for a driving lane to be created. Andrew Axtell shading to the left, gets the quaffle on the keeper's zone line and is engaged by Bogart. Shakes through number 6, runs, drags Bogart down behind him, and his shot is tipped over. Andrew Axtell's shot is tipped over by Vanessa Go, and he's unable to get the rebound as Epstein recovers it in his keeper's zone. Amanda Nagy beating for the Guardians, bringing the bludger up to regain control with number 10, Max Portillo. Fernandez chasing for the Guardians.
Duran Allison bringing it up. He's got right next to him, and Duran's driving. He's also got Turtles in the back.
Votov gets around in front of him for the wrap. And we're going to have a card on Votov for engaging from behind. Number 96, Anthony Votov of Intensity is going to get carded for engaging from behind. So Allison will be receiving the quaffle at the right hoop of the Intensity with Aaron Moreno with the bludger right behind him. Cecilia Westbrook is guarding number 6 Fernandez on the small hoop, and Tyler Walker has bludger support on the side as well. Alright, the ball is reset to Bogart, who brings it up to Go as Walker beats her, and Fernandez is in. Walker beats Bogart, and Moreno beats Allison.
Guardian's got to turn around. There we go. We got Fernandez on point.
Fernandez realizes committing a foul and lets go. Ooh, and Portillo clears out Intensity as they were clumped in the middle there.
Looks like LA is subbing out some people. We got Brown bringing it up. Oh, we have a player down on the Intensity side.
We have Aaron Moreno of Intensity down. Looks like a non-contact injury, but we can't tell. Hart is onto the field for the injury, but we do not have any sort of movement or anything yet. Both teams using this opportunity to get some water. Moreno is up and moving under her own power. It looks to be a lower back or thigh injury there, but she seems to be walking off all right, if slowly. We have play resuming now.
Alright, so LA is switching up their lineup. We've got Stephanie Green coming in at chaser along with Ryan Harris and Kendrick Shell. We also have Jamie Eby beating along with Max Portillo. Max beats out a path for Duran and he scores.
Ooh. Good beat from Tyler Walker, sends Blooders back to the Guardians. Hoops now as Blake Fitzgerald for the intensity brings it up. Axtell ranging right as number 22, Luby, holds down the middle of the pitch for the Guardians on defense with Breen playing point. Ball over the top to Axtell as Fitzgerald is beat. Luby's beat is swatted down by the Quaffle.
No, the refs are calling him beat back there.
He swatted that one clearly with the Quaffle, and they're using the long distance call as the AR near it did not think it was a beat. Portillo and Luby now going up to regain control here. And the 44 carrying it in behind Portillo as Portillo forces Vota left and back. Stop at the hoops. Both beaters. Oh, no, Matt Brown makes contact, creating no bludgeon situation.
Their reset here.
Ryan Harris carrying the Quaffle up here for the Guardians, passes it off to 44. Portillo protecting him from Brown for the moment. Long pass over the top, goes up over Vota by Sorrell. Sorrell shoots and scores on the middle hoop. The goal is good for number 17, Sorrell. Score is 40-20 Guardians. 40-20 Guardians. Axtell driving right on Breen's side as Portillo is engaged by Brown. The double beat creates no bludgers for Axtell, who is going to walk it in. 40-30 Guardians after Matt Brown created the no bludger situation. However, Guardians did recover control, beating him behind the hoops and are switching out Portillo for Peter Lee here.
Peter Lee.
Lee sends Axtell back, allowing Allison to walk in through the keeper zone. Harris shading in front of the hoops, recycles his cut, coming back out.
We've got Hellinger and Green trying to get open for him, giving him options, but no, Duran wants to drive. And oh, it's good.
Goal unassisted by number 44 there, makes the score 50-30 Guardians. As Fitzgerald brings the ball up with Nathan Feebig for intensity. Cami Lang on the left, shading down, keeping the Quaffle high with 3 players waiting for the bludger support coming from the sidelines as Indy has control. Pass is too long over the head and out of bounds. Cami Lang recovers to number 15, Nathan Feebig, with a good kick back on pitch. And Indy also recovers bludger control here. Feebig walking it up, allowing Hoffman to get some time with the bludger, but he's beat on the back. Oh, he dropped it as soon as he was beat, but they're going to call it a turnover. Allison driving on the left, ball in his left hand, and scores immediately. 60-30 Guardians. We have a timeout taken by Indy, the first of the game. With the 1 minute timeout here, Indy looking to regroup, and I'm going to check the scores from pitch 1 for those.
30-20, Riders lead, 7.5 minutes.
All right, the Boston Knight Riders are up 30-20 on Austin after they lost the first match on a suicide snitch catch, hoping to conserve some energy in the first game. A loud cheer coming from the other pitch as
Very good stuff.
It looks like Tyler Trudeau was stopped at the hoops by Austin's keeper there.
I'd say that Boston looks beatable, but my team, it's close. Anyway, looks like timeout's up, and we're getting ready to start.
Guardians official cheer is Guardians Assemble, but they continue to use the Wings Up from the previous season.
You know, gotta go with what's
prefer,
organic, I think. Like,
as they
hashtag
prefer
should be organic.
The Wings Up cheer.
We don't want to confuse them with the Ottawa Black Bears Sport Club.
All right.
Anyway, game's back on.
All right, restarting play. Guardians holding control as Crystal Jones goes in for intensity to try to recover. Hoffman walking his Quaffle Terriers up the field, leaving them with Green and Hillinger up top. Peterly is beat by Hoffman, and Hoffman almost recovers control. And number 15 is Feebig is brought down from behind by Hillinger, and that is going to be a yellow card for number 40, Hillinger. We have Feebig down with an injury after the foul. Boston sideline going nuts right now over there. And
the score there is Riders are a minute ago 40-30, so that is an intense game as to be expected. I believe this is Boston's first elimination game ever, so
Thiebig walking off under his own power here. Hillinger will serve a minute for the penalty or until Indy scores. Power drives off the field.
Where is the ball?
We currently have, looks like 2 bludgers on the ground, none in the hands of the Guardians, as Digman passes to Lang, and Lang misses the shot off the tee and is beat and sent back. Lee now leading the charge up for the Guardians as number 31 swings around the back to try to get a steal. Lee is beat out as Hoffman misses his beat, and 31 kicks the bludgers back to the Guardians' hoops, where Lee will try to bring it back into the play. With no offensive players up past the midfield line, Guardians are forced to use their reset as Allison now drives across, and he is wrapped by number 9, Luke Yeager, and scores. Score is 70-30.
And they need to stay this way because in an in-rain game against Indy feeding, not look so good for them last time.
Digman carrying Quavel for the intensity here.
You can say the Guardians
Peter
have
Lee
assembled
at the hoops, holding control against Jeremy Hoffman. Hoffman manipulating immunity within the bludger game is going to be sent back to hoops for not attempting a beat and claiming immunity there. Pass back to Luke Yeager creates some space for intensity, but he's going to be beat on the sidelines, and it is recovered by the Guardians, driving.
Oh, tries to get it to Anthony Hawkins. Luckily he gets it. Anthony driving. Oh, ball.
Luke Lips gets the strip, and then Nathan Digman is beat as he tries to recover, and the ball is off the hard boundary.
That's Michael Richardson. Oh no!
Stuffed at the hoops as Anthony Votar recovers on the ground, and Hoffman comes in to clear out the Guardians. Guardians continuing to hold bludger control easily as Chris Cito steps in for Peter Lee. Tyler Walker and Aaron Moreno back in for intensity. Walker fires first and puts Cito's bludger on the ground, which Moreno is racing towards. Cito beat by Walker on his way there, and Hawkins recovers the quaffle. Driving on the left side, Hawkins is going against 2 bludgers. Passes across to Hillinger, where guarded by Alyssa Marassa.
Guardians are in Indy zone, they can't come back.
Walker.
Jay looking for something, he sees Michael Richardson. Alright.
Tyler Walker there's a delayed penalty on Amanda Nagy for kicking Tyler Walker there, with play stopping as the quaffle goes outside the hard boundary. We're going to have a yellow card here on number 13 of the Guardians.
Michael, if you have someone open, pass the damn ball.
Like me, wide open.
Yellow card for Nagy, sent to the box. Can we get time with a penalty? Digman continues to drive weak side and is blocked as Richardson reaches through the hoops to save it.
Hillinger turtling on that ball.
Right.
Get some beater support.
Good save by Richardson there to go through the hoop.
Else?
And we have another stoppage of play here for a foul. We have a yellow card on Hawkins for a push in the back. It's going to be a yellow card for Anthony Hawkins for a push in the back. Digman uses his reset to Alyssa Marassa as he is beat as soon as the whistle blows to restart play there. And now Luke Lips walking up the pitch waiting for Digman to get back in play. Goes around as Tyler Walker creates a no-bludger situation and scores. Luke Lips unassisted. Lips unassisted on the goal. Chris Cito sent back to hoops by Tyler Walker. Indy holding control after the beater penalty allowed them to recover it in the first place. Richardson walking up the pitch, trying to kill the penalty time. We have just crossed the 13-minute mark here. Luke Yeager beat, misses the swat on the bludger, and Aaron Moreno holds control behind her hoops. Richardson continues to walk up the field, now driving on the left side. He is beat as he passes off. Fernandez not able to control it cleanly with one hand, and then throws it over the feet.
She stays on her side of the pitch. Or rather, on Indy's. Ooh. It's a close call, but it looks like they're not going to call it. 1 foot, she's saying.
Did it again.
She's saying she stepped on it, but not over it.
Yes.
That's why they didn't call it.
Alright. If Richardson's got the ball, but he's got pressure. Being pressured past the line is okay. You just can't do it yourself. Anyway, long pass to Anthony Hawkins.
Hawkins' shot is blocked by Luke Yeager, and then Fernandez's follow-up is stuffed by Vota. Luke Lips protects Vota on the ground and recovers for the intensity. Axtell carrying the ball now. Guardians did recover control on that play, though. So Guardians with bludger control and a 30-point lead as Axtell looks to put Indy back within snitch range, or back within a winning catch range here. A strong beat from Matt Brown sends the bludger flying, and Axtell's pass goes through Westbrook's hands. Oh, Kaufman's then beat on the follow-up attempt behind the hoops, and Guardians recover. Guardians, however, not able to keep bludger control on that defensive stand as Richardson walks up again and waits for the subs to come in as we approach the 15-minute mark.
Looks like we have Kendrick in, along with Joe Robles. And Turtles is switching out and putting in J.D. Luby instead. Also, Max Portillo is in beating now.
Max Jolly is sent back as Westbrook gets a good wrap that forces the loose ball for Indy. Westbrook is wrapped at midfield by number 53, passes up to Max Jolly. Jolly across to Axtell. Axtell does not control it as he's beat on the foot.
Max Portillo clearing out some stray Indy players. Cecilio and Luby need to get bludger control back. Alright, looks like we got Kyle Epstein back in keeping. And Vanessa Go out in the back. Right. Robles looking. Fakes.
Robles using their reset there, running back over the mid-pitch line. Intensity now happy to let them walk over. Intensity holds control there with Matt Brown and Melinda Stop as Portillo comes up with Luby to try to recover control here. Leading Robles on the left into Andrew Axtell. Axtell through Vanessa Go's screen and the long pass over to Epstein, not handled. Huge chuck across the pitch, which is going to go and be an illegal reset there. driving hard on Portillo to draw the bludger and give it to Axtell after putting it on the ground. Axtell wrapped, and his shot is blocked by a hiss. Looked like Epstein got a hand on it, possibly. Axtell misses the swat on the bludger as Peter Lee claims immunity, trying to work his way up the pitch to regain control, beating a chaser at a time as he does. Pass across to Sorrell, who passes it back to Epstein up top.
Out open for him near the back. She passes it back to him. Alright, Lee trying to clear a path. Kendrick goes for a
and
risky
Axtell
shot
catches.
Oh, but Epstein
And Nick Kaufman recovers, running up the field against one bludger. Axtell shading. The pass is too early across to number 54, but Votaw gets it and scores. 70-50 Guardians after Nick Kaufman assisted Anthony Votaw.
looks like a timeout on us. Or no.
No, they're
no
debating
goal.
a beat on the back.
Goal is called off.
Ryan Smythe is over there trying to napalm for the Guardians. Right, Grant Allison bringing it up. Peter Lee trying to clear a path for him.
Lee is beat and Hoffman misses the bluff. The beat as
Justin Bogart falls on it.
Kaufman goes through the hoop to get the stop. Bogart shaking out of Votaw's wrap there as Peter Lee continues his march up the field, sending back all of the chasers for Indy. Lee walking Allison in. Allison passes over to 54, and Kaufman goes through the hoop again to stop it. Seekers have reported here. We have Bowling coming in first, and Fernandez, just like last game. Bowling caught last game on one clean look. Intensity needs one goal in the next minute or so here to give themselves a shot to win on a snitch catch. Axtell with the pass back to Fitzgerald as Tyler Walker sends Vanessa go back to the hoops. And Breen is in next for Guardians at point. Alright, again we are going to reset the clock for exactly 20 seconds for when
Seekers are on pitch and they are going to take
Walker and Cito sending each other back to hoops as Bowling is alone with the snitch, blocking Fernandez out while getting his own looks at it. Two bludgers right on snitch for the Guardians, giving Fernandez some time alone with it. And beats flying across the pitch, miss everywhere as Walker is beat, sending one back to his hoops. 53 jukes, but is ripped down by Blake Fitzgerald with the stop to keep the game in range. If Fitzgerald doesn't make that tackle there, Guardians go up 40, and this is a whole different ball game. But as it stands, it is 70-40. Tyler Walker standing at a respectful distance for Cito and swats away the bludger to regain control for Indy. Oh, never mind. Cito beat him back to the bludger there. Feebig driving, takes himself weak side, and scores on the right hoop. And after the score by Feebig, Jason Bowling catches the snitch. 3 big scores, and Bowling put high pressure on there to catch the snitch. Snitch catch is good. Intensity wins 80-70 final.
80-70 final. What was the game time?
80-70 Intensity. 21:04-ish was the game time. I am not the official clock, but it was somewhere around there. Intensity will be playing the winner of Boston and Austin in the finals now with that second win of the series.